What's happening? Say what's happening. Say what's happening. I can't stand that kid. What's happening? Everybody out there in dreamland. What y'all dreaming about out there, bro? You wanna be a baller, shop caller, 20-inch blades on the Impala. That's what y'all want. It's not coming through. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta let some air in here, bro. You know? I had to put that up there because the rain was coming through. It's hot in this bad boy, dog. The way I built this thing, bro, I'm telling you, I built it in the dark. Actually, I built this whole thing in the dark. That was the trip part about it. And it came together. You know? It was a time, man, I come out of Missouri, come back down here to go to work because I had bought my own truck and everything, but I had got injured. And my company left me to die right when I was about to sign a 2-year contract. So I'm like, you know what? I could come back down here and work for my old boss with my truck. And I was clocking dope. It was a real money maker. But then you did. Let me see, man. Got homesick or something, man. You know what I'm saying? Things wasn't going right at the house and all that. I had to leave and all that. But my first son was about to be born. And I'm like, I know the due date. But picture, this boy wound up popping out, I think a month or two early. You know, I don't understand it, but it caught me off guard, right? Look how it caught me. It caught me on the day that the starter went out in the truck. Not the 18-wheeler, but the little pickup I had. The day my starter went out when I got a call that morning saying that I'm about to be going in labor. I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? Well, no, it wasn't even that morning. It was that afternoon because it was starting to get dark. So I'm like, oh, man. So I go get the starter, right? I get the starter because I wasn't going to put the starter in until the next morning. I wound up having to do it now. Say, bro, I'm underneath the S10. It's dark as hell. I'm underneath that S10. Ain't even got a jack. They ain't even got a jack to this thing, bro. You heard me? I'm underneath this S10, bro, flat like just, you know, this how I am. You know, just, I'm mad at it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm using my fingers to be my eyes. They had one dude walk by me, right? He like, say, bro, how you gonna get that starter in there and the dog and all that? I said, God. Shit. You know, I was stubborn though, bro, because I could have asked people for stuff, bro. See, I'm just stubborn, bro. So stubborn. I never learned how to ask people for nothing, bro. If anybody ever said that I begged them or anything, said, bro, point them out. Show me who to say. Show me anybody who's. I just don't know how to do it. I just don't know how to ask. You know, I believe that if you see a brother struggling, you can offer your help. Because I don't like putting my burdens on people. I never did. Man, I got this started up in this truck, bro. It took me like 4 hours or whatever. Nah, I ain't gonna say no 4 hours. I'm exaggerating. It took me like a whole hour. It shouldn't take that long to get started. Man, I finally got that screw lined up in there. Boy, I shot the Missouri dog. My son was born like, he was born that night. Because she called me. It's like, it's too late. He's here. And I wanted to be there for that first, you know, dude, you know what I'm saying? And it's all good, you know what I'm saying, you know? Made it up there the next day, man, and found out this little dude is a boy, he healthy and all that stuff, bro. And, you know, his name is Tyrone. So it's like, it's all good, dude. When it comes to it, man, be honest with you, bro. You never know how you're going to get this stuff done. It's like you're in a dark. How you going to get through life? How you going to get through life when you don't have a starter? When you started it without? How is this going to work? How can I go anywhere without a starter? See, I was stubborn to ask anybody for a jack and a flashlight. I was stubborn. But when it comes to the light, you can't be stubborn to ask God for some light in this darkness, bro. See, when it's dark like this, you gotta ask God for some light, bro. You can't be stubborn, man. You can be stubborn with man if you want, but close mouths when you feel, bro. And you know, when it comes to my people, bro, I love my people, don't get me wrong. But I don't never want none of them to always think that I'm you know what I'm saying, a big or nothing like that, bro. Like I gotta ask them for everything that I need and all that. Even though I have an uncle who was there for all of us, you know, his name Pete. You know, Big Pete, man. Pete was there for the entire family. And it's a couple of times that my uncle was there for me in a lot of ways, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shelter. Man gave me a truck, I wound up wrecking it. You know, he gave me an opportunity to get a job when I lost mine, and I wound up screwing that over. You know what I'm saying? I made some mistakes, but at the same time, you hear me? It's clear that I can man up, because I apologize to him on all the things. You know what I'm saying? I can man up on it. You know, I have a lot of uncles that was there for me though. You know, but not like him. Pete was there for everybody, bro. He got a big heart. You know what I'm saying? One story I could tell you about Pete, bro. Man, Pete laid up there. Alright. He was coming to get me, my mom, and them out the project, out of Really the Ames one night. My mama said, you know what, it's time to jet, it's time to go. Mom was looking, she was looking to do, she was needing a ride home. I don't know what the. One of the two, I believe my mom was leaving Really the Ames for good that night. And Pete was parked across the street, and he had one of them old school vans, bro. That boy was yellow, like caution yellow. That boy had a race mode in that boy. So Pete about that racing. And bro, while he just sitting there chilling, cop came, bro. And Pete don't get in no trouble, dog. Pete one of them good dudes, man. He ain't like when the rest of them uncles like I got in there. And Pete like, I'm just sitting there waiting for my sister to come out from across the street so I could take her home. Officer got her kids in the van. Simple. But see, Pete didn't have the registrations on that thing or whatever, bro. Cause that was just, you know what I'm saying, a toy project. It was to make money with. You know, it was a racing band. He made it into a race band. The boy crazy. And bro, that guy was like, let me see your license and registration and all that blah, blah, blah. Bro, we back in them days. Pete and had all that stuff. Pete said, what for? I'm so I'm just waiting on my sister. I ain't even doing nothing. I'm just sitting here. Just waiting on my sister, you know. I said, boy, before you knew it, Pete started that van. And that race motor went, rah. Boy, the officer said, officer jumped in front of the van. And I'm sitting on the floor in the back. I'm looking. I'm like, no. I'm like, oh no, get out the way. Like, move, bitch. I said that to myself, though, you know, I'm on this little baby, bro. Looking at this shit, I'm like, oh Lord, no, he's about to go down. Bruh, boy, that boy. I'm looking out the back window. I ain't never seen a person, unless you in some penny loafers, I ain't never seen a person slip 3 times trying to get into their car. Boy, that car jumped up, he slipped. That car jumped back up, that car scamming. Billy went that way and on. I'm looking at people up Pete that hit the black skirt, hit another black skirt. And I'm like, oh Lord. He wound up catching his ass. That was a moment in time that I really appreciate my uncle to, you know, be there for us. You know what I'm saying? He was there for us. And he went in that water and got hurt behind him. He really got hurt. The car busted him in his head. And all that. You know, thank God he's still alive, bro. It wasn't like some of these renegade cops, so I really like salute that cop also from not, you know what I'm saying, taking my uncle out this world, from trying to do something to help his sister, you know. You know, it's a lot of times, man, Pete was there for us, though. It was one time, bro. Oh, man. I ain't even go there, bro. But my childhood was really adventurous, dude. We used to go crawfishing in the canals and stuff. Running from water moccasins and all that type of stuff. You gotta know how to run from a water moccasin. A water moccasin chase you. We running from water moccasin because we teasing the thing at the same time. We ain't supposed to do that. Now I do remember the first time I went cow tipping. This is when I first started hanging with white people. Ooh, the white people. Boy, you better be careful. White people would do some country shit, boy, and leave you assed out. Like one time, we had a boy working over here at the Ritz-Carlton when we was doing that plumbing. Them boys from Mississippi. They showed me how to do that plumbing, bro. Them damn rednecks out of Mississippi, dog. One of them name was Bomber Joe. I ain't asked him, I ain't got his name. But I ain't named Bomber Joe. He turned over a new relief, but still had the old name, you know what I'm saying? And his ass working out there with a bunch of black boys. And that boy came through that, bro. We all up in there that morning, bro. We all gathered around the game box, bro. We talk shit and all that, eat some donuts and all that type of stuff. Well, that morning, we didn't have no donuts. So he had some biscuits with some meat on it, you know, fried and everything. Looked real good, wrapped up in foil and all that, country biscuits. So he gave my partner one, bro. God bless the dead. He gave my partner one. And me, by working with the white boys when we went cow tipping, that's when I was a kid, you heard me? That's back in St. Bernard Parish. I know them white boys tricky. I watched them boys. So I said, no, I'm good. I'm not hungry. So my partner, he ate it. He like, man, it's good. Man, it's good, man. What this is? That boy said hog nuts. I'm like, ah. So I was walking around calling meat mouth, meat mouth, meat mouth. He was getting mad at me. Drove. This is where, you know, the excitement of just being me at, you know, those times that I miss a lot of times. A lot of us do growing up. We get bitter, you know. But you gotta ask God to show you a light that's in you, so you can shine that light out you know, to the rest of the world. It's not, you know, it's not about what you caught up in the world. It's about what you catching up to out this world. So, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.